The world tour has started. This is Blackpink Deadline.
Yeah, that's right. That's the name of the tour. An interesting thing happened. I think they released a new song, but only on the concert, and they most likely will release in the comeback as usual in a music video. It's called Jump. We have heard a lot about it, but not much of the fucking song. Yeah. So let's give it a watch, and then we'll see at that Goyang performance they did. Amazing band, man. The YG band.
Oh, it's her 4 on the floor banger.
Damn, they're back.
Wow, the girls are back. This is like super fast. Super fast.
Oh, fast. Hype.
Oh, Jisoo. I haven't seen you in a while, girl.
She's been acting.
I know.
Big up, Liz.
Damn, this is a club banger. What? This is giving Bombay on steroids.
Jump, alright.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, fair enough. Nice.
So this is the peak of Blackpink.
I didn't think they wanted to do this tour, you know? But it looks like they are having fun. Yeah.
God damn.
Fair enough. It's catchy. It's catchy.
Yeah.
It's catchy.
A very global hit. Weird chord progression.
Yeah, well, the whole sample is a little weird, but
it's a club banger.
It's a club banger.
What the Holy. You know what that reminded me of? You know that Huntrix thing, that fucking movie? Yeah, that's a K-pop song, alright.
That is a K-pop song, right up. I love that this exists. What do you mean? I love it. K-pop demon.
That was about to be your idol. That song was about to be your. I am your idol. That's literally. Holy shit!
No way!
Well,
I got really overstimulated.
But I think Blackpink had to come back with a bang. They had to, because it has been a while. There are doubts in the sense of like, you need to remind people in the sense of like,
also,
Blackpink is the pinnacle of girl groups, and it had been the pinnacle of girl groups for a fucking while. Then I
just find it a little bit tricky, the situation in which they're touring at right now, because they're touring with the same set list they toured last time.
Yeah,
and
but
I think that's a little tricky to do. You know, I thought they obviously
what do you mean
now
tricky?
They have.
How is it tricky? It's fucking easy as hell.
No, but I mean it's just a bit like it feels a bit like a cash grab. You know, because like the only upside that I see to this tour is that you also get the plus of all their solo work.
Yes.
In this tour, so you'll actually get to experience a lot of the songs, like
get like full concerts in one.
Exactly. So you're getting. I feel like that's definitely the selling point of this tour.
I agree.
But I would have loved if they even a mini album. They don't have to release 12 songs, but like at least 4 or 6.
I think a lot of fans are feeling the same way. That I think if you saw that announcement video of
a little disappointing
of YG, not disappointed. People were just saying like we don't want a Blackpink comeback, like we want a Blackpink comeback, but we want a full album comeback.
Yeah, a project that comes with
because there's a world tour behind it.
Correct.
And interestingly enough, first you release the fucking album, and then once you have a thick body of work, then you do the world tour. Blackpink has never really cared about that. YG has never really cared about that stuff, because remember Blackpink's first big tours, they did covers.
No freaking songs.
Yeah, they had very little songs. They had songs, obviously, but it was less than 10.
They had like a handful of singles.
And that made it quite difficult. But even when we saw them, they were touring behind their latest album, which it wasn't the album.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Born
Pink.
Born
Pink.
Born
It wasn't
That's
the
right.
album.
It was
we saw them with Born Pink. And they had the album and Born Pink behind it, but they toured with Born Pink.
With Born Pink.
Yeah, Pretty Savage and those types of songs. So,
but you see, that was exciting. To
me,
that
was awesome.
Was so exciting because you wanted to hear a lot of the songs that you fell in love in the album live, and I feel like that's what made that whole tour amazing.
I actually don't know contractually why they decided to announce the world tour before announcing the album. It's quite interesting what happens behind the scenes. I do think though the reason and the logic behind it is very much this, that you are going to get Jennie when you go watch Blackpink.
Yeah, exactly.
And she's a big enough artist
on its own.
On its own.
Yeah.
Oh, nice, very raw.
Also, I love the fact that they got really international dancers. Like, they got a very big, tricky...
I like this from Jennie.
Good, yeah.
No, that's completely. Yeah, fuck it. Just don't have the main line.
Yeah, but now that's sick. No, well done, Jennie.
Damn, she looks fresh too, man.
Yeah, she actually does.
Yeah, I want to see them peak, and they're peaking.
Oh, the dancer is the freaking camera guy. That's cool. That's actually so fire. I love that.
They gave all dancers in ears.
That's really good though, because they're in a stadium. The noise pollution is really rough.
Yeah, I think you get this, and then
Sick.
you also fucking get this, mate. Like, get fucked. This is good enough. Right.
Damn, yeah, it is.
It's the same concert, blood.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Levels, man. Dances are fantastic, but I don't. Sometimes, I feel like some of the dancers are just technically better dancers than the idols. I never feel like that when it comes to Lisa. There's a few other idols that I don't feel like that either. But I think Lisa's one of those where actually I don't.
You don't see the disparity. Yeah, no, I agree.
don't look at the dancers. I look at Lisa.
Yeah, I agree.
Jennie, the dancers, it was all a blur.
Fair enough.
Yeah. To market.
Also, she loves it.
Yeah. Imagine telling them they were going to be wearing these types of outfits in Korea 7 years ago.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
They would not have believed it. They would have been like, what? We're going to get fucking...
That was incredible. So impressive. So impressive. You know what? Yeah, fair enough. That's obviously the selling point of this tour.
Yeah,
fair
big selling
enough.
points, man.
Fair enough.
Big selling points, I think. Obviously, from a musical purist perspective, we do like the idea of you tour with new music,
Yeah.
I think that's the whole point of the tour.
What the heck?
But
this is obviously very, very outstanding.
Yeah.
Outstanding. It really is, because their discography is, as soloist, they're very competent. They're very good. All of them sort of brought their own flavor to the thing.
They all made very good products, all four of them.
It's the most personalized projects that you've seen from them as artists, as solo artists, which I think obviously that's invaluable for a lot of these ticket prices when you think about it. But yeah, I think as a conglomerate, a couple of songs would have been nice,